Hello. If any of you guys can hear me or have joined yet, let me know. I'm going to be taking photos of new lights that I have here, and just figured I'd try out streaming live. This is my first time doing this on YouTube. I'm going to do it on Instagram as well. So I don't know really what I'm doing here, but let's learn together and we'll try this out. So I've got a couple things up here. Live chat. All right, who's all here with me today? Trying to figure out how the live chat works, guys. Can't see any comments if you're leaving them right now. I think it's going to show chat up here when it comes. I'm getting ready to take photos of some new lights that I've gotten in. A couple from Thrunite, one from Sofirn, and one from Wooben. This is the first step of what I do when I review lights. I thought I'd bring you along with me. Gonna get Instagram going here. It's a little easier. Got the iPad going in one corner, got the phone going in another. We'll see how this works. Let me know if you guys can see and hear me okay. We'll go from there. Going to be taking photos of new lights that I have received in, and we'll get going here. So far, 3 on each stream, not too bad. 3 on Instagram, 3 on YouTube. All right, what we're going to be taking photos of is this Wooben G2, kind of a keychain light. Got a Thrunite TC20 V2. Got a Thrunite TN12 V2. And a Sofirn HS20 set. And that's what I'm going to start with. Going to be taking photos with my Canon 7D Mark II here. How are you guys doing tonight? Any chat? All right. I almost need a third screen so I can watch comments here too, because it's iPad and phone are behind me, so I can't really see. Should probably take a picture of what this looks from this side, then I can show you on the screen. So that's kind of what my setup here looks like. Show both you guys. So here's the Sofirn HS20 headlight. I've had this one out of the box already and done a little bit of testing with the lumens. My normal policy is I like to take photos first, but that doesn't always happen. I like to try and remember to take the batteries out so you guys can see the batteries before I guess in my shot of what everything's included. It's always the hardest part, getting these straps set out correctly, displaying everything, something kind of like that. How's everyone's weekends? Looks like I'm down to no nobody on Instagram and 2 people on YouTube. Hey, somebody leave a comment so I can see if comments on YouTube are working. Hey, Top Dog. Thanks for the comment. I can see it now. I know that part's working. Cool. All right. So, just taking some photos of new stuff that's come in that I'll be reviewing in the future. Thought this might be kind of fun for somebody if they were done for the night and had something, wanted to do something. Take a picture inside here first. Take a picture of the standard Sofirn battery. Picture of the tail cap. I like to label my batteries what they came out of, so if I've got them loose, I know what they went back in. I'm kind of OCD about that. Did anybody do anything fun over the weekend? Anybody gonna stay up for the blood moon tonight? Cool, I see. Thanks, Justin, for the comments, and Top Dog. I feel like I need to mow too. I mowed earlier this week. I think it was Thursday, and the grass already looks like it needs mowed again. It's that time of year, I guess. Use a little bit of fertilizer, get some rain, and mow every few days. This is a little difficult to put on. Once you get it on, it's not going to go anywhere. So, my reference dollar bill here. Size comparison. It is a USB A to C cable. All right. Go into my box that I brought with me to show off some comparison lights. I've got the original Armitech Wizard here, which is an 18650 and one I quite like still. And I've got an Ace Beam, I think it's an H30, yep. Kind of a similar design here with the cell beam in the center and the optics. I think that's all for this one. Justin, it wasn't very hard to set up. I'm streaming on my phone in the YouTube app for YouTube, and then I'm doing Instagram on my iPad. I took a picture of what it kind of looked like here. Let me scroll back and find it. So that's kind of what it looked like from my side with my video lights and everything. So seems to work okay. I have looked at the Ace Beam Rider RX. I've got a review a couple weeks ago that I did. It's a pretty nice little light. I've been carrying it a couple days a week. No, I don't have a computer down here in my basement, although I guess I could bring my laptop. It'd work okay, but I figured phones would be simpler. So, done with this one. I'll pack it up and move on to the next one. probably see this Sofirn in a week or two. I'm going to do the LT1, the Sofirn LT1 V2, I think this coming week, and then probably this lantern, or maybe this G2. I haven't quite decided yet. So this is the Wooben G2. It's a little keychain light. It's kind of fun. Taking it out and played with it just a little bit. Done some runtime testing on this one too. I know this just came out. Kind of a unique light. It's super thin. Comes with some interesting accessories. Just take a picture here. Well, YouTube seems to be the more popular platform here. 4 of you watching there, nobody looks like on Instagram. Looks like a few people joined on Instagram and left. I'm trying to do live streams on TikTok too, but I don't have enough followers yet to do it there. So this is what, right now I'm looking at the green one. It's the Wooben G2. It's a small little keychain light. You can see here, really thin. It's got USB-C on the top. This bottom part twists off. It's magnetic as well. Kind of a little hard to put back on. Got to get it just right. It twists. Yeah, a little hard to put up back on here. There we go. And then it's got a clip here, which is kind of neat. And it's magnetic, so I can get out a knife and it sticks to it. It's not very strong. It's more magnetic like that. Raylight mini sheepdog frag pattern here. Kind of neat looking. Yeah, it's a lot harder to do on camera. This week's review, I did a kitchen knife, and I'm a decent home cook, and I'm not going to say I'm a knife expert, but it was tough to cook on and chop on camera. I had to speed it up so it made it look like I wasn't just a total noob. So throw on the pocket clip here. There we go. And I usually use my phone later to get the pocket kind of shot in my pocket. I think that's kind of an important thing to do because a lot of people want to see how it actually carries. Let's see. How can I show? Well, it's not really very magnetic. I guess it's decently magnetic there. But let me take the clip off. And maybe that'll work to show it's magnetic. Got to do the dollar bill shot. Kind of give you a rough size of what it is. Let's see what I've got in my box of goodies here for similar lights. This is a Nikkor tip and a Nikkor TK4 that I've got kind of my similar. It's the Wooben G2 is very similar to the tip in size. The G4 is obviously a lot bigger. So I'll just put them together because it won't stand up. And we're not going to do a shot head on because it's too hard to balance. Alright, so put this all back together, throw this back in my box. I do this in my basement, and I come down with a box, and it's always my goal to make one trip, but it never ends up being one trip. It always ends up being a couple of trips. All right. All right, what do you guys want to see next? I've got the Thrunite TN12 Pro or the TC20 V2. Anybody care which one? All right, no comments. So I'm going to go with the TN12 Pro. Sorry, Top Dog. There must be a delay with the comments there. But yeah, a third hand would be nice. I'm kind of hunched over too. I'm at a desk and standing, so not the most comfortable. Well, this is new from Thrunite. It's got an actual like zip tie type thing that this notice is on, so have to cut that. And a staple in the box. That's not normal either. All right, let's do this first with this attachment here. When I'm composing these, I always have to remember to give myself room to crop because the camera shoots in 4:3, but I'm shooting for video basically at 16:9. Still nobody on Instagram. I guess YouTube's where it's at tonight. Just leave that out. No little protection disc in here. This super well fit in battery though. First time I pulled it out, it actually popped. Still does. Eight people now. Getting there. How is everyone doing tonight? Anybody gonna stay up for the blood moon? Guess I'll take some pictures of the outside here, then go inside. So it'll be interesting to see how this TN12 Pro does against the TC15 V2. This looks like it's a slimmer profile on the light itself. USB-C rechargeable. Similar Thrunite button to what's been in the past. Take a picture of the battery here. Standard battery, button top, nothing proprietary, so that's good to see. The tube here is attached. So you can't unscrew it. Spring on both sides. I don't like the direction Thrunite's gone with their clips recently, though. This goes on one way. It's not very deep carry. I'm a deep carry clip fan, as you guys know. Very stiff clip. Suppose I'd carry it more like this, really. Kind of the normal generic holster from Lanyard. Yeah, I said that backwards, didn't I? Key clip in the back. Kind of loose fitting, the light's small enough. Generic cable, not branded at all here. Time for the dollar bill. This USB port is proven to be a bit of a pain. That might be a downgrade there. Alright, I brought the Thrunite TC20 V2. And I brought the Thrunite T2 with me for comparison shots. I guess even though the T2 is a 21-700. Don't have my bag with my Workhos 20 or FC11. That's kind of my go-to light. I'll have to come back and add that shot later. Okay, time to pack everything up here and move on to the last light. I've got a herniated disc in my back, and bending over like this is not the most fun position to be in. This one's actually a mistake. Thrunite sent me the wrong light. So this one might take a little while before I actually get to reviewing it. It's cool white, unfortunately. I wish it was the desert tan color. It's just black. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys tired of getting a bunch of black lights? Do you like the colors that different manufacturers are putting out these days? Or do you stick with black typically? Says 6 are there. Somebody comment. Let me know you're still actually there. I don't think I have my original TC20. I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm not sure if that got traded or if I gave it away as a gift. But I'm liking this thing just in the hand. these milled out areas in the handle are grippy. Threads are tight. Big 5,000 milliamp hour 2600 battery. Non-proprietary button top. Non-magnetic tail clip. And only a spring in the tail. Guess I should take a picture of threads here. I usually do that. Eight people on YouTube. 10 people. How's everyone doing tonight? We'll take a look at the Thrunite TC20 V2. Cool, thanks for being there. This is a Thrunite TC20 V2. I just realized it comes apart in a couple different pieces, so I want to take a kind of an exploded picture here, if I can get it to line up. My table isn't perfectly level, so it sometimes is a pain to get things to line up here. And this will have to do. Not going to spend all day with it. So that's what the inside looks like. Everybody have to go back to work on Monday? Is anybody on vacation or anything fun like that? I've got to go back to work on Monday. More silica gel. I should have kept all the silica gels I've gotten over the years. Now I keep them, put them in my 3D printer filament. Yeah, I hope my back gets better too. It's getting there slowly. Looks like you get a Thrunite branded lanyard, an extra button, a split ring, and a few extra O-rings. It is A to C cable, generic, non-branded, which I'm okay with. Most of us probably already have enough of those. Well, maybe I will end this on Instagram and pop over so I can see the comments on YouTube. Because it doesn't really look like anybody's viewed on Instagram. I like Thrunite. I really used to like them that they always offered neutral white, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that as much anymore now. So that would be my, I guess, complaint. I feel like they're kind of trying to be Olight Junior. But that's kind of my opinion on it, I guess. That would be my, I guess, complaint. I feel like they're kind of trying to be Olight Junior. Looks like there is a delay. Let me turn that down so there's not a stereo effect going here. Okay, now I can kind of see your guys' comments a little bit quicker. I would say my favorite Thrunite light is the Catapult Mini. I just think it's a really neat form factor, and it's a good working light too. I'm always, when I pick it up, I'm always kind of amazed at how well it does. This is weird. I'm looking to my left with my iPad, but there's a pretty significant delay, so I'm watching myself right now taking apart the light as I'm feeling doing it, and there's just a delay, so it's kind of weird. Head up, head down. Probably head up on this one. It's not too bad, Justin. It's just 126,650. I mean, I'd run upstairs and grab bigger lights, but here, this would be a good comparison next to a pop can. I used to do more next to pop cans, but typically save those for soda can lights. Come on. I 3D printed myself a little V stand that I designed to keep lights from rolling. That works pretty good. I should print a few more at different sizes. Well, I got this out. I'll do. In the hand, this isn't too bad. So, grips in the hand pretty nice. I'd call this a normal sized flashlight, not really big or small. Should throw decent. It's got a decent reflector on it, looks like. I kind of show there. Guess the lenses are on this side. Hard to do everything here in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use this. So do you guys like the live stream part here? Is this something I should do more of? I think it's going to be kind of a decent thrower. It's got a decent beam on it. I'll do this. It's pretty yellow. Oh, camera's going to struggle to focus here. So it's going to have a hot spot, but I think it'll throw. I think a live review would be tough. I'd pause and do a lot of ands and ums and stuff like that. That's why I end up editing a lot of my content. What else here? My box of goodies that I brought along with me. Compare it to, I've got a WowTac A4 V2, so very, very similar size of light. Got a Sofirn SP33 Pro, also very similar size. Olight Seeker 3 Pro, similar as well. The Thrunite TT20 V2 it's longer. I don't think I'll include it. I just kind of brought it along to see. Get all these staged up. Gotta stand up for this one. Maybe I will live stream if I'm going to swap out some LEDs. I ordered a Raylight Mokume, or not a Raylight Mokume, but a Raylight Mini in Timascus this week. I think I'm going to swap it with a Nisha 519 LED. You know, Angel, jet beams are okay. I haven't tested anything new for a little while. It's been about a year since I've been in contact with them. But they're decent. I'd say they're kind of on par with Nikkor quality-wise. Maybe a little bit less. But I've never really had any big issues. I guess I'd probably put jet beam and Claris on par, if I had to really think about that again. I think I'll actually do these out front here too. Kind of started to do this too for shots. You guys can't see that. And just do a heads-on shot. Got to come up with some good thumbnails here too. You know, I've never tried a Power Tack, Angel. That's a brand I really don't know much about. I'll have to take a look at them. I'm pretty bad at turning things down if somebody approaches me, but I need to get better at it. While this is fun, it takes up a ton of time and not always worth it. So something I need to probably be a little bit better at, saying no and making better videos instead of more videos. Has anybody watched my new video that I put out today with the Olight kitchen knife? Guess I should pan that down so you guys can see more. So that's kind of all I've got. I've got a Thrunite T4 pen light here that I was given as a gift. Actually, the light's not even in here. Just a box. Don't know where the T4 pen light went. So that's all I've got tonight, guys. Just kind of going to pack up here and upload these to my computer. And yeah, I feel like the price point's kind of high. It's not a bad knife, but I would definitely not call it a great value, would probably be the way to put it more politically correct. They did just have a sale. I just didn't have time to get it out in time. So, yeah, that's what I've got. Well, let me know what you guys think of this. If it's something that I should do more of, maybe I'll wait and get batch up a few lights when I get them in next time and kind of do this again. Well, I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you later. There we go. A little bit better view here. Sure you want to stop?